Feel it, ladies and gentlemen? That's a big refreshing breath of fresh air sweeping across the first-person shooter landscape, and it comes in the shape of Bulletstorm, the latest project from People Can Fly and Epic Games. It all starts routinely enough. Chunky, macho space mercenaries, gruff dialogue, an assault rifle, and headshots aplenty. The first half an hour of Bulletstorm gives no indication of the insanity that's to come. After an ill-fated attempt to gain revenge on your former boss, General Serrano, you crash land on an alien planet with your comrade Ishii, and set out to find a way off the planet and take down Serrano once and for all. There's a few neat twists and turns in the narrative, but really, it's all secondary to the finely crafted gameplay at the heart of Bulletstorm. The primary hook of Bulletstorm is its skill shot system. In short, this system awards you points based on how outlandish your kills are. There are a vast number of skill shots in the game, and not all of them require liberal use of your itchy trigger finger. You're granted access to a leash early in the game, and this is used to pull enemies in closer to you, automatically kicking into bullet time in the process, or to unleash a devastating ground pound to launch enemies into the air to continue the carnage. Couple this with a kick and a slide move, and your ability to kill with skill increases exponentially. You're also encouraged to use the environment to your advantage, making good use of liberally scattered exploding barrels, hot dog carts, cacti, barbed wire fences and ledges to increase your score. As an example, try unleashing an enemy into you, shooting him in the balls, kicking him away and shooting him in the ass as he flies headfirst into the business end of an industrial fan. This is the kind of carnage that lurks around every corner in Bulletstorm, and it's something you won't tire of in a hurry.
Yourself! You shitpiles give chase, I will kill your dicks!
What? What does that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick?
As you can gather, Bulletstorm isn't the sort of game that takes itself too seriously. There's some legitimately funny dialogue in the game, if you like ridiculously OTT swearing and such, and the game has a very carefree attitude about it. This is epitomised by a section where you take control of a giant remote-controlled robotic dinosaur that spews laser death everywhere it goes. Let's just say this game doesn't do subtle and leave it at that, shall we? There's a decent range of weapons in the game that cover the usual ground of first-person shooters, assault rifles, pistols, grenade launcher, etc. But all have secondary modes of fire. My favourite would have to be the flail, which fires 2 grenades linked by a chain, allowing you to set booby traps and such. There's also a sniper rifle which allows you to remotely guide your bullets, and nailing a headshot in this way is always satisfying. The one thing Bulletstorm possibly lacks is longevity. There's really not a whole lot to do once you've beaten the campaign. The game has a mode entitled Echoes that allows you to play specific parts of the levels for high scores, and there's online leaderboards for this. There's also no competitive multiplayer in the game, and the solitary online mode is a cooperative affair, similar to Gears of War 2's Horde mode, but with a slight twist. Instead of simply killing waves of enemies, you have to rack up points to trigger the next wave. It's a very playable feature, but maybe lacks the variety to keep hardcore gamers coming back. Visually, the game is very pleasing on the eye from an artistic point of view, using a very vivid palette of colours to bring the game to life, featuring some lovely vistas and backdrops. It actually reminded me a bit of Namco's underrated Enslaved in that regard. There's also a fair bit of variety in the locations, as one minute you'll be fighting through fun parks and discotheques, the next you'll be waging war in underground catacombs and crash sites. There are occasional hitches in the frame rate, and the character models, although chunky looking, lack real detail and come across as a bit soulless. But for all its flaws though, Bulletstorm deserves praise for taking a gamble on a time where so many games take a cookie cutter approach to shooter design. Bulletstorm will be smelling through ear to ear all the way through, and that's really all you can ask for. It may lack some of the modes that other first-person shooters excel at, but when it comes to pure fun in a shooter, Bulletstorm is almost peerless, and for that it's a game that deserves to be played.